What is up, everybody? Welcome to Pokemon Trading Card Game, the Let's Play, the series. You voted for it, so I'm doing it. That's how it works around here. So, wow, 1998, really? I feel like it's older than that. No, I guess I was playing it around age 8. I love this intro music, by the way. It's some of the best music in the game. This is a Game Boy Color game, mind you, so shit was limited. So, here we go. That fine fella on the right is us, I guess. I'm not fond of the bandana, I'm not gonna lie, but could've been worse, could've been worse. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Anyway, new game, that's our only option, so let's do it! My name is KA6 Dope. No, yeah. Scope is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. One day, Scope heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon Trading Card Game's greatest players. Wow, really? Yeah. Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend. This sounds like verbatim, like a comic I would write when I was like 10. And I was playing this at age 8, so that's probably why I was drawn to it. But seriously, the writing in this, I mean, really? Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Scope visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. You know, I guess they're just evolving with the times, though, because back in the day, the audience for Pokemon was a lot less diverse, and it was more younger kids who, would play the Game Boy Color. Only kids would play the Game Boy, not adults, so it was... Yeah, I guess it was more geared towards kid in there, you don't really need much of a storyline to enrapture them, but, nowadays, a lot of more people play Pokemon, a lot of teenagers and adults. So I guess the storyline is much more intricate and edgy. Anyway, to the research lab, Mason Laboratory. I don't know what we were doing at the Pokemon Dome, that's not even... We don't have a house. That's kind of unfortunate.
Oh, why the rush, Scope? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokémon trading card game? So you, too...
That's not correct. Why are those commas? They look like... No, that's not even a thing.
Finally, you want to stop playing the card game.
What do you mean starting? The intro said I was crazy about Pokemon card collecting. How can I be crazy about it if I don't even have any cards? Okay.
You should try playing with the practice deck.
No, not a practice deck, please!
And now you need an opponent. Hey, Sam, play with him for a while.
No, not Sam, that fucking douchebag.
Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Scope. Okay, let's give it a try.
Oh no, that's not the voice I want to give Sam. I want to give... No, I'll save that voice for somebody else.
Hey, Scope, hurry and come here. Come here, you.
Looks like not multiple people can... I think the thing about the Game Boy Color is really limited with the frame rate, so I think like only one character can move on screen at a time. Let's keep track of that, see if more than one person moves on the screen at a time. Like, not just moving like they're doing right now, like walks,
First, ask Sam the basics of the game. Okay, Scope, what do you want to ask about?
Nothing? Yeah, I got nothing to ask.
Is that all?
I'm going to try to explain everything best I can in this practice duel here, because they kind of force you into it. Otherwise, I would normally just kind of go with the flow, but they're going to make us do this, so I'll try to explain it best I can, and I'll try not to make it too terribly boring.
They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game.
I would like to play a game. The rules are simple. There will be blood. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed, and I will kill you. You're on a timer. You beat this game before the timer runs out, and you will appreciate life. You do not, and you will die like all those you have killed before you.
Text Sam with Sam's practice day. Look at that douchebag. He's got to be like 40. What is he doing with his life? Okay, so basically your deck is going to consist of 60 cards. That's a lot. You start with 7 cards in your hand. Very simple. Now, here's how it works. You're going to get your hand, and you're going to put one Pokemon in the arena to actually fight with, and you can put up to 5 Pokemon on the bench. Now, you can only put basic Pokemon, meaning first evolutionary Pokemon. You can't put any second or third evolvements, like Seeking. See how he has that one arrow? Because he's an evolved form of Goldeen, so we can't put him down. So, the one you want to put out first is one that doesn't have a lot of energy, like doesn't take a lot of energy cards to power. How this game works is you're going to have to attach energy cards to Pokemon in order to get them to have the power to attack. For instance, check this. Goldeen has 1 attack, and its Horn attack does 10 damage. However, as you see the water symbol next to it, that means it takes 1 energy equipped to it to attack. So he's making us put that down. So we're going to put Goldeen as our Pokemon that's going to fight. Now you can put up to 5 Pokemon on the bench. We only have 1 more Pokemon in our hand. That's basic. So, yes, shut up, Mason. You haven't got a chance to go to the menu yet, but later we'll be able to change the text speed. So we're going to put Staryu on the bench. Pokemon on the bench are, for the most part, invulnerable, except for a few attacks that certain Pokemon have. But they're not really in danger, so you don't have to worry about who you put on too much. Okay, so now, obviously, we want to attach the water energy. I cannot select this card. Oh, we press B, okay, to signify we're done putting Pokemon on the bench. So as you can see, Sam, he didn't put nobody on the bench up there. We have 1 card on the bench. So now, how this game works is there are prizes. There's either 2, 4, or 6 prizes per duel. And every time you faint one of your opponent's Pokemon, you get to take a prize. And once you've taken all of your prizes, whoever takes all the prizes first wins, or whoever runs out of cards loses, or whoever gets all their Pokemon fainted and have no Pokemon remaining on the bench to take their spot, then you also lose. So there's 3 ways to lose. Normally it will be decided with the prizes. That's normally how it goes. And Coin Toss is going to be used to decide everything in this game, and it always lands on tails. It's going to land on heads here because it's scripted, but... So, yeah. But it's always count on it landing on tails. 99% of the time. This game will fuck you. Of course, when you need it to land on tails, you'll see it landing towards heads a lot more often. It kind of works like that. It's like a slot machine, you know, at a casino. It just always seems to work a large percentage of the time against what you need. Okay, this is really... The rest of the game isn't this tedious, I promise, folks. Oh, Mr. Mason, you're killing me with your instructions. Mr. Anderson! Okay, I don't even know what he's saying. I'm just going to assume what he wants me to do. Okay, so maybe he wants me to evolve... Oh, same turn. Okay, it's the same turn. So I'm assuming he doesn't want us to put another water energy on... Oh no, he does. Okay, so each turn you can put 1 energy on a Pokemon. And you can put it on a bench Pokemon or your arena Pokemon. We're going to put it on Goldeen, obviously, because our bench Pokemon can't attack. Now, to switch between an arena and a bench Pokemon, you have to retreat, and that'll usually cost energy. Pokemon power, only certain cards will have special powers. Don't worry about that. Check, that's if you want to check any Pokemon on the field. You can check his Machop, see what it can do, shit like that. Any of the prizes, how many prizes are left. Anything, really. Done means you end your turn. Hand, you can go to your hand if you want to use a full heal or evolve somebody or put an energy on if you haven't done that yet. And attack is obviously your attacks. We're going to go with Horn Attack. So the little dots signify how much HP this person has times 10. So Machop has 5 dots, therefore he has 50 HP. Goldeen has 4 dots, aka it has 40 HP. There's never... All damage will be dealt in multiples of 10, so... That's basically it. So you could think of it as he has 5 HP and we just did 1 damage. So we just filled up, he's taken 10 damage, he's got 40 HP left. So in a sense, it's kind of like Pokemon in that way, it's just a weird counter. Alright, so now he's got fighting energy, so he can do his attack low kick, that's going to do 20 damage. That's not good. We're hurt, we're in pain. So naturally, one of the best things to do to get... to stop yourself from dying when you're close is you can either use a potion card if you have it, if you're lucky enough to have it, or you can just evolve your Pokemon, which gives it more HP. But when you evolve it, it obviously costs more to do attacks because its attacks are stronger. Okay, yes. Blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, we don't have to use this deck in the rest of the game. This is a water deck, it's kind of shitty. Alright, so now he wants us to play Seeking on Goldeen to evolve it. So now let's check Mr. Seeking, see what he's got. So he's got Horn Attack also, but he also has Waterfall, which costs a water, and that's Star. Basically, that means any energy card. So you can put any energy card on there, and it'll count towards the Star. So we would naturally want to put the Psychic Energy, because all of our other Pokemon in our deck are water, so we want to save for Pokemon who need water energies. So we put that on Seeking, and now we can use Waterfall, which does significantly more damage. See where this is going? That's pretty much all I need to explain. You get everything. There's a few minor things here and there. Once you use your attack, your turn's over. There's really not much more to talk about. That's really it in a nutshell. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. The music for this day and age, 1998, this was good fucking music. This is phenomenal. I like it now. I would listen to it now. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so now once you have enough energy on your Pokemon, you'll start wanting to get your, this is a critical part of the game, is getting your benched Pokemon ready to fight just in case your arena one faints. So be prepared for that. Yes, 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 yes. But anyway, I'm sorry this is going so slow, and this first part, I know I'm releasing it sooner than I said I would, but that's for a reason. Because we're going to get a choice of a deck pretty soon here, and I want you guys to choose for me. That's right, the voting is not over. You get to pick more stuff that I do in this game. I'm going to have you guys choose my starter deck. Alright, so we're going to attack. Horn attack is more than enough here. If you try to use Waterfall, I'm pretty sure he won't let you continue. He's kind of a dick in that sense. Alright, so Machop's dead. That means we get to draw one of our prizes. You can pick which one, which is cool. So we got the Water Energy. So once we knock out one more of his Pokemon, we win. Yeah, buddy! Down. He evolved Rattata and Raticate, and now he's got energy. That's not good. Seeking is looking pretty fucked up. Cool. That's why we want to have benched Pokemon prepared. Drowsy, what the balls? That is true, Dr. Mason. But yeah, aside from this part's really slow just because I haven't got to go to the options yet and change my text speed, which dramatically makes the game far less annoying. So what did he want me to do? I wasn't really paying attention. He probably wants me to put Drowsy on the bench. Yeah, and put a Water Energy on Staryu, probably. I'm not sure. Let's go for Waterfall. Please follow my guidance. Do it again. Damn it. And now he's going to tell you all the rules again. No. Drowsy, attach Water Energy card. Oh, okay. Attach Water Energy to Drowsy. That's odd. Whatever. You're a scrub, Mason. You don't know what you're doing. I could kick your ass. Both physically and in a duel. Fool. Do-do-do-do-do. Animations are pretty cool, too. I don't know. I mean, this is a fun game. I love it. I haven't played it since... Well, I played a little bit of practice of it on my actual cartridge. I do have the cartridge. Can't obviously record from a Game Boy Advance SP, so that's an issue. But, you know, I play it, and it's fun, so... I just played a little bit of it practice, but other than that, I haven't played in a long time, so I might forget some things about this game. Sam drew one prize. Awesome. Now we're all tied up. If he kills one more of our Pokemon, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. Anyway, so throughout this LP, feel free. I mean, I encourage it. Post in the comments, like, anything you'd like to tell me, like suggestions, like cards you want me to use, decks you want me to build. I know you can't post links in the comments, but you can maybe send me a message with some links of good decks and like where I can get the cards and stuff, because I'm totally open to all those options. I don't really have any deck ideas right now. I'm pretty much just going to go with the regular one for a little while until I get some good cards and start building them up. So, yeah, definitely let me know. And any suggestions you guys have, I will willingly bow to your prowess. Okay, so set Staryu. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go place to Staryu. Dun 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 dun. A potion. Okay, so he's basically spoiling it for us that we're eventually going to draw a Starmie. Slap. Okay. Here we go. Staryu. Whoops. B. Forget which buttons I assigned each thing to. There we go. Snap attack! Magikarp. Splash attack! Magikarp. Splash attack! Down, 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 down. And of course he's gonna retreat, which of course costs him some energy on his Raticate, but he's smart to do that, because one more attack we would have killed his Raticate and won the game. And now he's very close to killing our thingy. But of course, as Mr. Mason spoiled... Oh, what? It's a Seeking? Recover Staryu with the trainer card. Oh yeah, the potion. Let's delay it one more turn. Gotta get everything in. I'm amazed this takes this long. I totally forgot it took this long. I was thinking this was going to be a short episode because I have to leave it to the vote. But I was so wrong. Potion on my Staryu, baby. Was I supposed to put it on Staryu or Drowsy? Staryu, maybe? Yes, okay, I didn't do wrong. I didn't do it wrong, Pappy. There we go. Now it's gonna give us a rundown for what to do during his turn, right? No. This is what the duels are gonna look like in this game, though. Just because this is a practice duel doesn't mean it's any different. It's the same as a regular duel. It just happens to be staged. You're not gonna get this part where it says Scope's turn 7 and you get a knockdown of what to do, obviously. Yes, we're gonna use Star Freeze. Sounds like a pretty badass attack. Alright, let's evolve this biatch. There we go. And now we use Star Freeze. Wow, 3 energies. Okay, so paralysis check. If heads, opponent is paralyzed. You're going to see a lot of things like this, like with confusion and poison and attacks being successful or not, or whether you do recoil damage to yourself. It's all going to be decided with the coin. And that's tails. No, it's heads. Okay. Wow, way to defy me already, game. Way to prove me wrong. So now he's paralyzed. I was going to say paralysis-ized. So that means he can't do anything next turn. He will be cured of that immediately, though. It's not like in actual Pokemon where paralysis is permanent until you cure it. That's just the way it is. They get cured of it in between turns, like after, see, between turns. Machop is cured of paralysis. It's just a one-turn thing. So I guess that's nice. He should have retreated, the fool. Okay, Machop has only 10 HP. Obviously, I know what to do. Star Freeze, and then I win. Scope is the winner. Yeah! Whoops, no. B, attack. Star Freeze, bitch! Paralysis check, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. Heads, fine. Of course, now that I said it's always tails, the game is going to make it be heads every single time in the game, regardless of whether it benefits me or not. Hey, look at that! He's out. I will draw 1 prize. Water energy, irrelevant. The decision goes to... Scope won the duel with Sam! I'm the best there ever was. Man, I'm boss.
Basically, this is how the trading card game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again, too.
I will never talk to that tool bagel again in this game. I promise you that, Mr. Mason.
So try them out by choosing normal duel.
Yeah, okay, he had to walk there first, and then I had to follow him. So yeah, still nobody walking at the same time.
Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards?
Here you go. I guess I had cards.
Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Now, Scope, what kind of deck do you want? Please select the deck you want.
Alright, so just like traditional Pokemon, it's a Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur decision. So, this is going to be our first deck, the deck we use for a while, and it's going to ultimately determine where the course of this game goes, because that's going to determine which place I decide to go to first, and then what cards I win from that place, and you're going to shape the entire game, so this is important. So, what I want you guys to do is vote in the comments. Do you want me to pick the Charmander and Friends deck, the Squirtle and Friends deck, or the Bulbasaur and Friends deck as my starter deck? You choose. I will happily oblige. In the next episode, we'll figure out what card deck thing we're going to choose. So, see you guys next time. Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards. That still applies. It's a card game. We can still use that here. Heart of the Cards still works. So, remember that. Goodbye. Vote. I love you.